All right, guys, what you are looking at is a ton of $10 and under Amazon deals. I purchased all of these. They finally arrived. Let's dig through them, talk about the strengths and weaknesses of all of these $10 Amazon deals. Starting with two absolute spec monsters for the price point, some ReFolding pocket knives. Now, these are generally going to be selling for $20, but I noticed that both of them are on sale right now for $9.99, most likely to get their name on the radar and get some reviews on Amazon. Now, there are two different versions we are going to be looking at. Let's talk about the specs and features, especially at this $9.99 price point, right at $10 with free Prime shipping. The first one right here is going to be just a very good looking traditional pocket knife with a flipper located on the back. G10 handles an 8CR14 MOV steel, so actually not that bad of a budget steel. Good blade centering, fairly deep carry pocket clip, but this one only has one side tip up for right hand carry. The action on this is halfway decent. It feels like an okay pocket knife. And when we think of that $10 price point, we honestly think of, or at least I do, a lot of gas station garbage. But this is not bad, very sharp out of the box. And you've got three different color variations, all for a limited time at $9.99. The next one is also a REIT knife, and they both come with these really nice cases right here. This one is more of a sweeping blade profile, and it's got a little cutout in the blade to do the reverse finger flip. Again, G10 handles, 8CR14 MOV steel, and a decent pocket clip for carry. Skeletonized liners in this as well. Actually really like this knife for $10, but again, right-handed tip-up carry only, but most people are going to be right-handed. The next deal I want to talk about is actually the K180 lumen keychain flashlight. There's going to be two keychain flashlights on the list, and both of them you will have to buy your own batteries. Now, I've already opened this one up and put a battery in. This is going to be more of the traditional button style right here that runs off of a AAA battery. Three different modes, and it does not remember the last setting. We are talking, though, about a normally $13 flashlight on sale for the black color variation only at $9.99. So you kind of get what you get at this price point. Not a really fancy user interface. You do, though, get extra O-rings, a key ring in the box, as well as this diffuser right here, which I absolutely love. This gives you a nice diffuse ambient light, and it glows in the dark. So if you are using it for camping at night and then you set it down, you can actually easily find it. $9.99, not too bad, but not the only flashlight on the $10 list. Actually, there's a few more. The next one is a smart rechargeable pen light and a cob work light. Now, this is $9.99 with 48 reviews at 4.4 stars, and there is a 20% off clickable code. Now, this is definitely a cheaper plastic, but again, this is the $10 and under Amazon deal, so there have to be sacrifices somewhere. It's got a fairly cheap pocket clip right here, but the light itself is actually pretty decent. Nice center spot, good throw, good surrounding light. You can click it again to go to the low setting. Then from there, it switches over to the cob light. This entire time, though, you actually get a battery percentage readout, which is absolutely awesome, and it's USB-C recharging, which is pretty cool. Now, when you click it on, if you wait a while, it actually will kind of turn back off once you've kind of sat there for a while. This one goes to a yellow kind of ambient light, more of a warm light if you like that. And then it goes to a red light to kind of save your night vision. And then a flashing red alert strobe, which is convenient again if you have this in your car, or maybe you're walking with a backpack at night and you wanted to alert somebody that you're on the road. All of that is going to be a pretty slick setup at about $8 after that discount code. Now, that code could very well go away after people start buying them, so something to consider. An EDC pouch that you can put everything in is this guy right here. So you can start stashing a lot of your lights and knives in here. And these EDC pouches are kind of a dime a dozen. I tried to find one, the best value for money at the $10 price point, and I purchased this guy. Hook and loop field. Decent zippers on this guy. Not the best I've ever felt, but definitely not the worst I've ever felt. Also on here, the bungee straps are pretty good and the material's pretty decent, especially with the hook and loop on the front. Now, I've had Maxpedition packs that go about 2 or 3 times the price of this that are much better quality. We are talking about 10 bucks. And honestly, if you're putting this in a car kit or a bug out bag or a kit that you're going to be using once or twice a year to get a Band-Aid out, or you forgot batteries, you don't need to spend $40 on an EDC pack for that. $10 does just fine. And this one is pretty good price point, in my opinion, at 10 bucks with all of the accessories. The next one is actually the Lumitop EDC 01. This is a keychain flashlight with 120 lumens, and the quality of this versus this is definitely noticeable. This feels more like a cheaper light, but you do get the tail clicky, and it still works pretty good. This one has that more traditional rotary knob right here, and you can cycle through low, medium, and high. Now, once it sits for a second, we'll kind of wait, and you turn it back on, it appears to, I don't think it cycles through all of those modes. Yep, it looks like it stays on that same last remembered setting. Potentially, I could be wrong, but I believe that is, yep, it does. It stays on that last remembered setting. That's the user interface. Comes with the clip right there, and this one also comes with the diffuse head. And I really like that about this particular light. The user interface is a little bit more friendly, a lot harder to turn on in your pocket as a true pocket or keychain light because of the rotating head. And I just love the overall quality. So if you do want to set it to that low setting, we can quickly turn it on and off. Wait a second when we turn it off and it will still be on that low setting. So really nice light. These generally sell for $12.95 on sale for the lowest price I've ever seen, 23% off at $9.99. So really good buy on that particular flashlight. Out of these two, I'm recommending this. But you guys may like the push button. I'm just giving you the options and my honest opinions of what I just purchased. The next one is something that I featured on the channel time and time again. I couldn't find my black version, so I ordered this one right here. This is the Kershaw Cinder. Let's try to get the knife out of here. This is one of those kind of go-to micro-style little keychain knives. Very discreet. You know, on a lot of cruise ships and things like that, they don't necessarily want you carrying pocket knives on. I forgot I had one of these in the bag. It popped through, no problem, no issues there. Some of those places have like minimum knife blade restrictions, like you can bring a knife, but the blade has to be under maybe 3 inches or 2 inches for certain things. Or yes, you can bring a knife, but it's got to be kind of like a razor knife or something like that. So there's a lot of those kind of places that are ambiguous. They don't want you bringing full-size knives to certain places, but they don't mind little pocket knives for just kind of opening packages and daily tasks. This one really fits the bill perfectly. Now, this one also has a bottle opener on the back, and it works out really good. These generally sell for $9.99. They're on sale. We've got this screwdriver set right here with a ton of different bits and that little screwdriver right here. These generally sell for $4.49. They're on sale for $3.99. Not the nicest case in the world, but a pretty darn good little EDC toolkit right here. I've reviewed a couple of driver sets, but this one at $4 is good. And then this little guy right here, the Duratec dual head little ratchet. 1/4 inch drive on both sides, so you can put in those standard bits and you're good to go. You can ratchet those things down or use the 1/4 inch drive on the other side. These generally go for right at about $10 to $12, on sale for $9.99. You know the drill. All the information and linking will be in the description below. Let me know your thoughts and comments about what you want to see next. All of these $10 and under deals are pretty darn awesome. I hope they give you a good perspective of what you can get on Amazon for about $10. Sub the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.